Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is actually going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. As you can see, Kisumu is also fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's actually the second day of the year. And this is our first video this year. And you can see the days are moving so fast already. Last year was fantastic for us on this channel, and we hope this year is even going to be much better. In this particular video, I want us to analyze something that shocked me on 31st day of December 2023. For those who follow the politics of this country, Maina Njenga had called for a mega rally in quotes in Nyeri. Nyeri County is the home county to Rigathi Gachagua. So Rigathi Gachagua also promised that meeting was not going to happen. So around 30th, during night, in Nyeri, there was no entry of any youths into that county. And as we all know, at least several youths were arrested. Some were able to evade police arrest. Maina Njenga never showed up for that rally. Today, Maina Njenga addressed the media.
We are here to speak about the situation in Nyeri, on how innocent Kikuyu youth have been harassed and subsequently arrested by the state. It bothers me that a Kikuyu leader is using state machinery to criminalize the same people who supported him during the 2022 general election.
And according to Maina Njenga, there was nothing like mega rally that was planned for Nyeri. And yesterday, I thought to myself that Maina Njenga actually played with the mind of Rigathi Gachagua. He laid a trap for him, and Rigathi Gachagua actually fell for that trap. And out of that, the dark secrets of Rigathi Gachagua has actually been exposed. In this video, I want to explain to you guys, step by step, how Maina Njenga laid a trap for Rigathi Gachagua, and how Rigathi Gachagua fell for that trap, and the political implication of the event that took place yesterday in Nyeri, and how it's definitely going to shape the politics of the mountain moving forward. For those who follow the channel, at some point last year, I opined that Maina Njenga was going to be a major political factor in Mount Kenya. 31st day of December 2023 confirmed that indeed Maina Njenga is a major factor in Mount Kenya politics. But before we get into all those, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But before I dive in, allow me to take this opportunity to thank the following people. You are seeing their names on the screen there for the coffee which they sent to me earlier today and yesterday, and I'm so grateful because it goes a long way in supporting the channel. Also, allow me to take this opportunity to wish all of us a happy and prosperous new year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Maina Njenga played with the mind of Rigathi Gachagua, and Rigathi Gachagua fell for it. The first thing Maina Njenga did was to declare himself Mount Kenya Kingpin. In fact, Maina Njenga did not just declare himself Mount Kenya Kingpin. He insisted that Uhuru Kenyatta was still the Kingpin, but he declared himself the spokesperson. By declaring himself Mount Kenya Kingpin, Maina Njenga set himself for a fight with Rigathi Gachagua. And that's how Rigathi Gachagua fell for that trap and started fighting with Maina Njenga. Rigathi Gachagua started responding, listening to Maina Njenga, talking about Mount Kenya Kingpin?
Saizi waja tuseme hii mambo ya Kingpin, Uhuru hajarisign hii kiti. Wakati Uhuru amekuja hapo akafanyika Kingpin, kulifanyika sherehe kubwa sana ya kusema huyu ndiye. Lakini sasa ni lazima sherehe ingine kubwa kama hiyo ifanyike, ili tujue ni nani anashikilia mlima vizuri. Wote ambao wako na tamaa ya kushikilia mlima waje kwenye mkutano. Wananchi ndio watakaamua na Mungu wao. Sio kazi yangu kuamua. Ikiwa ni wengine ni sawa, ikiwa ni sisi ni sawa.
Now, once he was done with that declaration and Rigathi Gachagua then fell for it, Maina Njenga went for his second strategy. He started calling for unity amongst Mount Kenya leaders. He started asking Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta to unite so that Mount Kenya could speak with one voice.
Together. Na sisi tuko tayari kusikizana. Gavana wetu Mutai yako hapa, Namba Dirisha yuko hapa, Kata Wangoko huyo na ngoko zake. Sisi tuko tayari kushikana mikono na tusalimiane kama vile kina Raila na wengine wanasalimia katika nyumba. Noga kwina thina. Kaya murathime na mweke wega. Ndani ndi na thina Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Ona korone mushere urarugwo ku kathagana ni njitwo. Mushere nduri na thina ni tukuliana na inyuĩ tondu turi nyumba ki.
Again, Rigathi Gachagua fell for that. He started attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. He started attacking any other person. He started saying how Kenya Kwanza was okay. And then Rigathi Gachagua then started bringing together and rallying Mount Kenya leaders behind him. Again, that was Maina Njenga's strategy. Maina Njenga then went for his third step. He called for a major meeting and then announced the date. And then he also declared the people who are going to attend that meeting. Uhuru Kenyatta and others. Of course, you saw how Uhuru Kenyatta tried to distance himself from that particular meeting. But Maina Njenga had his strategy well crafted. By tagging the name of Uhuru Kenyatta to that meeting, what he wanted was the attention of Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua actually fell for that. And then they started linking Uhuru Kenyatta to the revival of Mungiki.
Hata wewe sasa, wewe. Unataka nini kwa hii Kenya wewe? What do you want in this country? You occupied the highest position in this country. What else do you want? You are the richest man in this country. You literally own this country, including ourselves. What do you want? Hii watoto ya wenyewe unaambia waende wakangangane na polisi wauawe. Hii ni madharau gani kwa watoto ya watu maskini?
Then now the issue of Mungiki became now a pet subject. There's no way you can talk of Mungiki without talking about Maina Njenga. Maina Njenga is Mungiki, Mungiki is Maina Njenga. So Rigathi Gachagua fell for that. And then Rigathi Gachagua then declared war with the Mungiki. Then the question started coming up. The distinction between Mount Kenya youths and Mungiki.
And I want to say the following. Leaders, I've heard you. I'm on the same page with the president. We have heard your fear and concern, and genuinely so, about the revival of that criminal gang. Let me assure you, the people of this region and the country, and indeed everybody, that the government will not allow the revival of that criminal gang. It will not happen. I want to take this opportunity to appeal to our young people, to church leaders and elders. Please talk to our children. That person who is reviving this gang is setting our children to be killed. And since the government will not allow, I want to ask parents to talk to your boys. I want to ask our leaders to talk to their children, not to allow to be misused and set for trouble. Because the truth of the matter is that that gang will not be allowed, and any attempt to recreate the activities will be met with swift, decisive action within the law.
So for me, if you ask me, Maina Njenga played real politics on Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why I was not surprised today when Maina Njenga said he never convened any meeting. He just wanted the people to gather and celebrate. Now, let me explain to you how Rigathi Gachagua fell for this. Rigathi Gachagua fell for this by, first of all, unleashing terror. As we speak, several Mount Kenya youths are under arrest. Huh? Who are those people who have been arrested? Can they prove that these guys are Mungiki? What will they be charged with? What offense? In court. What offense? So let us wait and see how it's going to pan out. But the fact is, Rigathi Gachagua then unleashed terror on Mount Kenya youths. I'm sure Moses Kuria is going to take advantage of that to fight Rigathi Gachagua, because there's a branding which is now taking place that these guys are Mungiki. By unleashing terror, it also meant that Rigathi Gachagua is a typical Leo. That's how he first fell for the trap. Number two, he has arrested several youths. He blocked several youths from attending the rally. Several youths actually attended the rally. Now, it is now alleged that those who are being arrested, those who are being blocked, are supporters of Maina Njenga. So which means Maina Njenga is actually a factor. The state had to unleash terror, had to arrest them, had to block them, had to search vehicles. So he fell for that. And of course, even today, Rigathi Gachagua referred to these youths as Mungiki. A narrative is going to begin in Mount Kenya, where leaders are going to demand the distinction between Mungiki and a hustler as far as Mount Kenya politics is concerned. But if you ask me, Maina Njenga managed to achieve his objective because he wanted to expose Rigathi Gachagua. And this is what he has actually achieved. Number one, the fear of Mungiki as far as Kenya Kwanza politics is concerned. So from today moving forward, anybody who wants to deal with Kenya Kwanza in Mount Kenya can actually rally the youths who are unemployed against the government because they are feared. They are feared. These guys still came out. They were arrested. Some, even during the even after the arrest, they are still singing in cells. So there is that fear of Mungiki. So it seems Rigathi Gachagua is trembling whenever there is the mention of Mungiki. That's what's coming out. Number two, they've also been able to expose plans to link Uhuru Kenyatta to Mungiki. In fact, if you go to Twitter right now, there's even sponsored hashtag trending on Twitter where they're trying to link Uhuru to Mungiki. But Uhuru said he was not part of it. He distanced himself. I mean, Maina Njenga is saying he was not part of that meeting. He would have been arrested. Then now their plan to implicate Uhuru has actually been exposed. The truth is, if Maina Njenga had gone ahead with this meeting, probably Mungiki, the real Mungiki, would have been planted amongst the group, and they would have caused chaos. And then Uhuru Kenyatta would have been blamed. So that's how they've been able to evade that kind of scheme. And lastly, Kenya Kwanza has also been exposed. They said they were not going to politicize the police force. What happened in Nyeri is actually what happened in Nyeri is actually misuse of police to fight imaginary political wars. Period. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.